Popular Celebrities podcast is all unofficial. None of the conversations or comments from us or guests represent DOD or the armed forces.
You can say whatever now. Oh my God, that's horrible. Damn, that's loud.
EST's the unusual one out. It's the greatest man alive. Turn on my mic. EST, the unusual fellow. Let's get make this thing out. Get the kids, don't miss what I'm saying. Go top hit with the bass rock. Sucking up saps like a household mop out the rock. Stop, cause ain't no stop, ain't no cop. Your whole house jumps. Gotta be smoking or else it be bowling. Just like your mom eat your coffee in the morning. So better fabricated. Keep your eyes smoking. I got you in the scope out. Fire like a fashion, strong like a stallion. Now all I need is a gold medallion. I said prime time suckers with info. EST, the unusual fellow. Definitely the best thing that's happened. Definitely the best thing that happened. Oh yeah. Yes, it's the ES. The man, the kid to stand much funky on your FM band. The blind out bombshell, rocking the world. We propel our liquors to sell like a speedy Lamborghini without excel. Give the chance, make a dance, or suck with that makes you can fit. I never make you with a cold sweat. Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen.
Oh shit.
Back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Where left stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn out the lights and I'll blow to the extreme and rock a mic like a vandal, live on stage and like jump like a king.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. He said, "I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom."
Yo!
Yeah. Yo.
Please tell Philly his stuff is very loud.
Man, turn your joint down, man. Turn your headphones down, son. Turn your mic device down, son.
Let's get one test, and I gotta go
Philly,
change.
son.
I gotta go
Philly.
change my shirt, so I'm gonna leave it over to Philly. Yep. All right.
Yeah, give me all the spotlight. Put the let me put the spotlight on me.
Hold on. My chat's not working.
Spotlight shining so bright. I got my mic device right. I love this microphone, man. For all you guys out there want to know about this microphone, this is the exact microphone my favorite MC in the world uses. Yasin Bey, aka Mos Def. I was like, I gotta get one. Need to get it painted though. But man, it's a classic mic. And I'm just glad to have it, man. I just feel like I could just get out there, do some cabaret singing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Who's up in the chat, man? Tell me who's up in the place. Hit me up in the chat. Let me know you here, man. First of all, I'm going to apologize for my co-host, man. I know we late. We on BPT time. We late because we had some technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize for you cats who was waiting for us and your cadets. But that's all right. That's never here and there because you know why? We live and direct right now. Live.
Okay,
and direct,
Faith,
direct.
I see you.
Faith,
but I can't
what's
put
going
your
on,
stuff
girl?
up. I'm
What?
still
I get
working
to see
on
you.
it.
Wait, I get to see you again. Yes.
God
'Cause I
dang
gotta
it.
have faith.
Olivia, man, I love when Olivia's
I gotta
on.
have
Yeah, she always
faith.
brings a fire, but
I
I can't
gotta have
see on the
faith,
chat,
faith,
so give me a
faith.
second. Give me 1
What's up,
second.
Olivia? Love all the way from Japan. Kumbawa.
Kambawa. Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah!
All right.
Hey,
I
while
need
my
to-
engineer is doing all this stuff, getting his stuff together, yo. It's Freestyle Friday, man. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff, man. I need y'all live. I need y'all hyped. I need y'all to put some stuff in the comments, man, because I'm hyped up. I got my Red Bull, my Monster here. You know what I'm saying? I got my mic device. It's Friday. I'm happy to see y'all. Let's get it today. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it tonight, man. Got my Philly gear
There we
on.
go.
You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Let's
now I
go.
got this up in the chat.
Keesler in the house. Keesler in the house. Mississippi. M.I. Crooked leg, I. Crooked leg, I. Humpback, I. Mississippi.
Okay.
Like, what's wrong with this dude? This dude is hyped up.
All right, got this going. Olivia,
Yes,
let me
sir.
see. There you go.
It's good to see y'all,
And then
man.
I'm
Let's
gonna
see
give
what we got.
you
Hey, hey, hey,
access to the
hey, hey,
chat.
what's up, girl? Hey, kudos to you. Look, I'm gonna give you this because you met your target. You said you wanted to put your mess dress on, and I'll be honest, you was looking lovely. Hey, tell your hubby, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, in a professional sense, you was
Can you
looking lovely.
can you
Good
play one of
job.
your sounds again?
Yes, sir. Here you go. Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm trying to see. It's just very, very loud. So can I, on your voice mod, can you check your levels of your sounds?
Yeah, this is the joint I always have all the time, man. Now
Can
you
you
want me
just
to
check?
adjust all of them?
Well, they're very, very,
There's a
very
whole
loud.
lot of them, man.
Well, you just use 2 or 3
Hey,
and
turn your
turn down.
headphones down.
Nah, because then I can't hear you.
Oh, for crying out loud! Well, I can't do it for all, man. It's gonna take forever.
She
Just
says
proceed on to the show,
he's playing
man.
Call of Duty,
I'll let him
but I'll
know in
let him know
between
between
lobbies. All right,
lobbies.
good. All right,
All
good,
right,
good,
let
good.
me
You did good,
share
girl.
this. I gotta go change my shirt because as y'all
All right, we'll go
see,
change
I'm
your shirt.
still in my
Go
work
change your
shirt.
shirt, go boo boo or whatever. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Shirt, what's going on, man? No, you're right. He's yelling. I'm yelling.
I'm telling you, are very, very loud.
Hey, I'm telling you,
I,
are very, very loud. How's this now? How's
it's
this?
still the same.
Is that okay?
No, I
Yo, my
even
mic is almost down to the end, bro.
okay. Well, I'll turn you down myself, but your
Y'all some
Streamlabs is
haters, man.
serious. I'm telling you. I
Y'all some
mean,
haters.
God forbid people say you loud. He can't take criticism,
Man, that's because y'all
obviously,
can't hear, man. You know
or
what I'm
you can't
saying?
take
Look,
criticism.
oh, I'll tell you what. Hey, turn me back up. I'm gonna turn my mic down. There you go. How's that?
No, you're still the same.
Okay, I just turned it down. I'm now at 39. How about now?
I said
No, you
he
just hype. Thank you.
he said he's
Olivia, thank you. You know what?
enthusiastic.
You'll
People
get
wake
that, Olivia.
up.
That's right. I'm high off life. You know what I'm saying?
Dale
There
Brown,
you go.
Dale
Come here,
Brown in
Dale.
the
You
building.
freaking hater.
Dale
You,
Brown.
I never liked your pretty ass city
I'm
games. You know
telling you.
what I'm saying? Tito
Nah,
Brown
Bell,
style.
you ain't playing. You dead ass. He loud as hell.
I'm not loud. You know what I'm saying? Can we get the show started? What the duck, man?
Yeah, Thor's
What's
in
up,
here.
Thor?
Yeah,
What's
Thor's
up,
in
Thor?
here.
Tail wagging.
Let me see if Thor
Right,
put on the
Olivia, man. See
headphones.
your
You see
energy
how
up.
loud he
Get your
is?
weight up, Pete.
Look,
Get
look.
the weight up.
Wait, look. Thor
You know what
don't
I'm
even want
saying?
to see you because you loud.
What's
See,
up,
you
Thor?
loud. He don't even want to see
What's
you.
up, Thor? But
Yeah, you
y'all are
want to see how
nervous.
loud he is?
Y'all are nervous.
No? Okay. Too
Give me,
loud,
give me.
man. All
All
right,
right,
I
let
gotta
me
go
get.
change my shirt. So this is
Well,
your
hurry up,
show.
then,
For
man.
the next 2
Okay,
minutes, it's your show.
let me pop. All right, well, go ahead. Get out of the way. Move out the way. Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Yo, why this dude go change his shirt, go poop, or do whatever? I got 2 minutes. There's no need for that. There's no need for that. I hate
I gotta
that.
change my shirt.
I hate when he does that. Shay, I've been on leave all week and had a daiquiri. What's the topic? Okay, I'm gonna start with something that's not too in depth, so I can wait for this dude to get back. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk Code 6 Bravo. That's right. All right. So let's see. You know what? Instead of me giving a topic, how about y'all? What's on y'all mind? What juicy topic or something that made you say, damn, or oh, hell no, this week that you've seen that you want to talk about? Drop them in the chat. Drop them in the chat. In the meantime, what a week we've had. Just to give you a preview, Signal. Oh, Shay coming with the heat, dropping the grenades, dropping the bombs already. Okay, before we talk about that, again, anything that is said on this show does not reflect or represent the DOD or any of the folks that's in uniform in the armed forces. They're just the opinions of us folks. Now, as we continue. Peterkins, let's discuss that signal leak. Okay, let's discuss that. Bruh, tell me how in the world can You have top secret or classified war plans, and you send them to a reporter. What the duck, man? Like, what? Somebody make that make sense. Like, this is coming from the SecDef. How is this possible? And then to try to play it off like it was no big deal. Yeah, the audacity, man. Like, my wife was like, Wendy was like, hey, they need to fire him. You know they not gonna fire that dude. But anyway, so just to go over real quick for those who may have missed it,
I'm back.
we talking about the war plans.
War
It says,
plans.
all right, so our administration said the officials accidentally texted a journalist top secret war plans. How did we accidentally do that, man? Shay says, and then saying they don't know how he got in the chat.
Say
Yo,
what?
what they supposed to say? Reporter has entered entered chat. What they supposed to say? Olivia says, I mean, okay, for real, it's happened. However, the fact is name stamped. Ha ha ha.
Can I point something out real quick?
Okay.
If y'all see on Olivia's screen, she has like a little thing next to her name. Looks like a little number 2 or something. It's because she has donated to the show via the Star Train. Woo! So the Star Train's always up and running. If y'all want to donate, help the show out, get something next to yours. All right, off to you while I catch up to the conversation.
All right. Somebody tell me in the chat, do y'all think this was a mistake and it should be overlooked, or it should be pressed and be held accountable? Before you answer or you think about it, ask yourself this. If this was you, what do you think would have happened? What do you think would have happened? Let's say you leaked out some secrets on Instagram. On the chat, what do you think would have happened? Shay says military operations details. Ha ha ha. Yeah, oh, we got one already.
Oh yeah!
Yes, sir. Peterkins in the house. Everybody say Peterkins in the chat.
Oh yeah!
It's a nice picture.
No, they deserve all the accountability. And Olivia says, what if the dude were a senior airman? Oh, y'all remember, who was it years ago? Was it a senior airman or was it an NCO that leaked all this stuff on Wikipedia or WikiLeaks? Remember that? He got in trouble. Let's not forget Discord guy. Yep. Shirt says, hell no. What if it had been a mistaken if a top secret airman leaked? I agree. So let me ask you this.
Wait, is it confirmation that he leaked it? Because I thought this is a conspiracy theory or something like that.
Well, that's when you mean conspiracy theory to what end?
I thought President Trump said that it's like conspiracy, like he actually didn't leak it or something.
Of course he's going to say that.
Well, I'm just saying, I thought that's what he said. Is that not true?
No, I mean, I'm not surprised.
I'm looking it up right now.
I'm looking at the text messages, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
It's called Houthi PC Small Group.
It says no, it was confirmed text change. Okay, well, thank you. You said what? What did you call it?
It's called Houthi PC Small Group. What the fuck is that?
Monique Chamberlain, come join the chat. What you doing? Come on, join the chat. It's warm in this water. They've been in intelligence hearing all week. Oh, damn.
Man.
Tony Renee's up in here. Man, we got some heavy hitters up in here tonight. It wasn't a leak, allegedly. There was a journalist in the thread, right? Yes. Yeah. Oh, Patrick Murphy, come join the chat. It's warm in here. We need a thing for come join the chat. Let me find one while you doing that.
It says, according to BBC, Goldberg said he got an unsolicited invitation on a Signal messaging platform on 11 March by an account named Michael Waltz.
Okay.
And was added to the group chat about Yemen 2 days later. The president was not part of this group, but the Trump's closest collaborators
That's
were.
not exciting.
What the heck is that?
I was trying to find something. I don't like that. Yeah, I was trying to find it.
Goldberg initially thought it was a hoax, but soon realized it was real. He's like, what was he thinking? Like, bruh, why did they add me to this chat? What the heck?
I mean, y'all been added to
You know what
chats.
it's like somebody is plotting on somebody and they forget you in the room. You be like, am I even supposed to be here? Like, why am I here? Like, wow. Okay, Shay says JD Vance was in it though. Oh man. Yeah. So do you guys
The ultimate troller, Devon McCoy, Senior. Devon.
the savage.
Everybody
Hey,
was
no,
in there.
no,
I wasn't. I wasn't in the thread. Maybe I was in the thread. Maybe I was in the thread. She said everybody was in the thread. Maybe I was in the thread.
I just, you know what? I want to shift gears and ask Devon, why is he always being a savage online all the time? Like he just be killing cats. Okay, Shirt says all his extramarital affairs confirmed too.
Oh
And his
Lord.
dudes
Oh
talking about getting
Lord.
back to his business. He ain't been held accountable a day in his life. Sick that. Okay, Shirt. All right. Olivia says, I mean, worse than me. Just kidding.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. What's going on? Senior Intelligence Coordinator, CIA Director, etc. in Matt ain't getting an invite. Said, man, you ain't getting no invite. I didn't get no invite.
So I think it's safe to say this is a full of calamity. You know, somebody posted something. What was it? I saw a post on Facebook that said, I won't say that because I don't know if it's true. Apparently, there was a post about some military members being injured or something, and the president didn't know. I don't know. I won't speak on that because I'm not sure on that one. But suffice it to say, it has been 6 months. It has been, I guess we can say we can say with certainty, with less than 6 months, it has been quite a ride. Would you agree?
I agree.
Quite a ride.
Especially with the stock market.
Mac is the biggest troll. Yes, he is.
Yeah, Tony though. Yeah. He's staying trolling.
So let's move on.
And
Let's
Lithuania.
talk about the beef between LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith.
Oh Lord.
And go.
So first of all, LeBron's being a little punk right now.
Ooh, okay.
LeBron's being a little punk. And you know what? I respect LeBron's game, but I never respect him as a person. But I respect his game. Ever since he left, Shay says Stephen A is weak. Whoa.
No. Hey, you gotta explain that one, man.
Whoa.
You team LeBron, Shay? You gotta explain that one.
Tony Renee, you cannot shop back at Target. No, we are still, well, some people are still in the boycott session. But I think LeBron's weak sauce for that. Now. Was he defending his boy? Yes, he was. Good on him for defending his boy. But everything else, that boy be crying. Oh, Shay said, hold on. This man been crying since he got checked. Who checked him? Whatever's LeBron is the man. What? Pete lost so much for you. No! Olivia! What's up? I sound like the dude from Fast and the Furious. Olivia! No! Anyway. Man, like I like LeBron's game, but goodness. All right, let's see Del Brown. He's saying he would have swung on him is debacle is what? Diabolical. Who would have swung?
If he would have swung on him, he would admit he would have got his butt beat. He did say that.
Oh, Stephen A would have got his butt beat.
Yeah, he did admit he would have got his butt beat.
Yeah, see, I agree. He's a father first.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I agree with that, but not on a basketball court. No.
Yo.
Wait. Let me explain to Olivia, because I don't want Olivia against me like this. I don't appreciate this. He's a solid dude, 100%, but he's still a baby. And Pete still can't read. I almost said, all right, go ahead. I'll be quiet. I know you brought it up, so go ahead.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. It's reading rainbow.
Go ahead.
Okay, here's my take on it. Yo, LeBron is a yo. Charles Davis in the building. What's up, brother? Yo, let's be honest. LeBron, man, this dude has been a whiner, and I think the issue is Bronny has gotten better. I would give him that. But when he first got in the league, we can all agree this dude was not NBA material.
I'll sit my things over.
Reading Rainbow, yeah. Loser.
But,
Bronny's not NBA material.
not
You know
at
what
all.
it's like? This is like your pop coming to your little league game
Right.
and yell at the coach for not playing you, but you suck. That's what it's like.
Right. Yes.
And
Great
all
analogy.
faith with the stars.
Star, shout out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Del Brown says Stephen A. Smith just keep wanting to have the last word. That's true. LeBron has gotten criticism from other analysts. I'm just wondering why he came up to Stephen A. so hard. Pause. Big pause. Thank you for that. Underlining beef, maybe. Yeah, they probably had beef. They've probably had beef forever.
Hey, yo, y'all say faith in the chat for the 100 stars there, y'all. Hey, so Shay says Brady trash too, but it's not his fault. He didn't inherit.
Thank you, Faith.
So my thing is, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta assume that people are going to talk about your son.
Say he was 12.
What the hell? Yeah. I mean, come on, man. Like,
He shouldn't have left college. True.
Did y'all see when Stephen A. broke it down and he showed LeBron looked at the camera after he walked away from Stephen A. Smith? It gives the impression he did it for the cameras. Like, would he do that to Draymond Green? Jessica play in the building. Just play in the building.
Oh, hold on. Let me get her on. Hold on. Change the camera up. Oh. Y'all give me a second because it's going to take a second for me to get the camera ready. Bing, put him over here like this because this is Philly, D.C. Look, Bing.
Yes, I want to hear your opinion when you get on. We talking about the beef between LeBron and Stephen A. Smith.
I'm getting it. All
How about that?
I got you. Why
I
can't I
gotta
not see her?
enter the group by.
Well, you missed. You just missed the convo about the signal controversy. You know, the war plans and stuff.
Well, good. Because to get that does.
She all
He was
broken
like,
up.
it is always.
Oh Lord.
Oh, I think it's the Chinese internet, man.
Yeah, we can't hear you. You all broken up.
Real quick.
Probably because
Davis.
of where I am in memory. Just give me a
Girl.
moment and I'll come back in.
All right, that's a bet.
Jump back in because it's chopped up.
All right, we back.
Okay, I was trying to read Faith's comment.
Which one? Okay. Unpopular opinion. I never liked LeBron. Jays don't hate me. Who's Jays? All right, let me see. Yo, Pete, wait. Yo, the hell kind of set up Pete going on. Yo, fuck. Oh. Okay, hey, we working things out. Oh no, Jess, we can't hear you. Yeah, Jess. Yo, Shay, you know what? You can get a well, all right? Because y'all gonna stop coming for me. I'm already pissed off I got to use a different setup. But anyway, back to LeBron. I don't know how y'all can say LeBron is right in this. I don't understand that. Let me see. I don't know how people can say LeBron was right in this. Oh, thank you, Tony Renee. She said Jays means just. Y'all text her. He's a good man and a good player and had no drug. 100% right. God damn this stupid mic. 100% right. I agree with that. Hey, 2025. Sorry. What up, Devon? What up, big homie McCoy?
Okay. All right, so let's put it
being able to read. Let me stop. They got me hyped today. Let me fix this camera.
Let's try to put a bow on this. Yo, just type in the chat if y'all think LeBron, if y'all team LeBron, y'all think LeBron is right. Put down Bron. I'm trying.
I'm just joking, Shay.
Is right. Put down SAS in the chat. Go.
All right, well, let me go ahead and start it off. Unpopular celebrity says, oh no, we don't say that.
What? Yo, they roasty.
Popular opinion said SAS. Let me see what what Shay says. Ultimate cash crash out. We got cars that can drive themselves. P gonna move to big boards like he's S3.
Shay's team Brian. Shay's team Brian.
McCoy said Stephen A. Trying to act tough. Yeah.
Okay.
Olivia said he ain't like Michael Jordan, Kobe. Shout out to Kobe. R.I.P. Let's just enjoy a good ass man.
Kobe.
Yeah. Shay says Brian. Not S3. Yo, he don't even know what S3 is. A picture. They say like a picture board, like he S3. Fuck out of here. Yo, I'm kind of upset because my first joint, my Mac Mini ain't working, so I got to go back to my laptop, so everything's going back to zero. So I'm kind of upset. So I would appreciate a little bit of grace in this. But I see Olivia's big team LeBron. I've never been a LeBron fan, ever.
Nor have I. Do y'all think Stephen A. Smith is doing this for ratings?
Is that like Shannon Sharp did the Instagram, the fake Instagram went live while he was hunching?
Or rather, another note, do y'all think Pat McAfee was a buster for putting Stephen A. Smith in on Front Street like that?
How he put him on Front Street? I missed that.
Faith says not Brian. Cause Pat McAfee
Jake
had LeBron
Sargent.
on the show, he brought it up.
Shout out Jake Sargent. 100% he is. He's my age.
Wow. You think he's in it for ratings? Wow. I mean, Stephen A. Smith is like the most highest paid broadcaster in sports, right?
Yeah, something like that. He up there.
Why would he need to do it for ratings? I don't think.
I mean,
honestly, LeBron is known throughout the league of pulling the strings and being a whiner. That's the difference between him and Jordan. Jordan knew he was the man, and he knew how to use his influence undercover. LeBron does it out in the open, and he doesn't care.
let me see. Olivia said it's like not like Doug Flutie.
Okay, that's a blast from the past.
Yeah, classic. LeBron only responds. He doesn't. Oh, okay. You know what? Shay has a point. Shay has a great point. LeBron only responds. He doesn't, that I've seen, initiate. 100%. I've never seen him initiate. That is a good point. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith is clickbait. Or Pat McAfee. Which one's clickbait? Shout out to Devon in the chat, man. Jordan ain't have social media. We had
Hey, that's what he do too.
Going live in the casino is crazy. Going live in the casino is freaking crazy. But that's true.
He is Jordan.
I mean, yeah, it is Mike. Like, you can't be mad at Mike regardless. Hey, can y'all let me know how Philly's mic sounds to y'all? Is it loud? Is it good? Let me know. Is it too soft?
What? Are we still doing this?
Yeah, I turned you up a little bit. Well, Pat started with a podcast, so he is used to opening. Yeah, that's true.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, that's a good
Okay,
point.
well, let's put a bow on this. All right. Yo,
So
how
loud.
about the beef between Tyler Perry and Monique, man? If you don't know, let me explain it to you. One
That's
of the
crazy.
great R&B singers, Angie Stone, passed away tragically in a car accident. During the eulogy, Tyler Perry was talking about how he felt Angie Stone was not treated fairly by the industry. Monique, the comedian, who also starred Precious, the one movie that she got an award in, which I don't. Let me
Okay, I'll
ask you
turn
before I
myself down.
continue. Let me ask you this. Monique got what? An Oscar for that role?
Did she?
Right? I think she got an Oscar for that role. But she played herself. That's who she is. Like she got an Oscar for that. Anyway, I digress. So Monique
Tony said,
put
"Don't
out an
stop
open
it."
letter. Monique put out an open letter about Tyler Perry doing her wrong. And everybody was going on the comments saying this was the wrong time and place to air out her dirty laundry against Tyler Perry. Are y'all team Monique or team Tyler Perry? Which one?
I'm never team Tyler Perry. So, but no,
Wow.
let me stop. I just don't mess with her movies at all. Yeah, Monique
I
been wanting
agree.
sympathy. Yeah, that's true.
I agree.
So for a
I
while,
agree.
she been wanting sympathy.
I agree.
What do you say?
Let's see. Women. Shay said everyone did her wrong in her opinion. I agree. So here's my thing. Y'all ever had somebody at your job that is always saying that somebody else's fault? They didn't get promoted because it's
Right,
somebody else's fault.
right.
It's the system. They stubbed their toe. Their car wouldn't start right. It's always somebody's fault. That's Monique. Like, bro, like she is a talent. No one can dispute that she is a phenomenal comedian. Not my favorite, but phenomenal. Shay says it's because Pete likes it.
I know it's not funny. Your sound
Anyway,
effects is so. I love
what was
Monique,
it gonna
and
say?
she speaks facts. That just wasn't the time. It
Yeah.
was because it was on Club Shay Shay, right?
No, I wasn't. Oh, I want to hear Jess' opinion. I gotta hear this one.
Is she back on?
Yo, Jess just popped in like a ninja. She's like, whoop.
Hold on, I ain't got. Oh, here we go. I already know what you McCall gonna say. Devon, give me a second, Devon. Goodness gracious. All right, Jess, we got you.
Jess, we
Is it
talk
better
about.
service now? Because you
Yes.
know.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you.
You look very nice too.
Yes.
Thank you. You know, this
You look
is
very nice.
FAFO. You know, it's F around and find out Friday. So I had to make sure, like, I took myself out to dinner.
All right.
Oh
Okay.
no,
All
not
right.
F around and find
Shining,
out.
shining.
Oh no.
I survived the week. That's all that matters, Pete.
That's
Uh-huh.
true. Hey, we're gonna talk about Juju getting hurt. Definitely, we're gonna talk about that. But go ahead, Jess.
Aw.
Did
So
you?
what topic
Jess,
we talking about first?
we talking about Tyler Perry and Monique. Are you team Tyler Perry or Monique?
So I'm team Monique right now on this one.
That's right. That's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on. You know, y'all always be adding me late to the discussions. So I'm team Monique because, you know, you never addressed the first time her complaints. And the mere fact that you got up there on Angie Stone's, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but when you go and look at, you know, what actually happened with Angie Stone, you know, was here in Alabama. I'm actually here in Alabama right now.
Roll Tide.
But she was actually alive after that crash. But it was what happened with that tractor trailer is what actually caused her death.
Mm.
I just think like Tyler Perry, like, you know how I am. What you can't do for one, what you can't do for all, I apologize. You can't do for one. And if you're willing to speak all those great things about Angie Stone, why were you remiss when it came to Monique? And honestly, you got to know the people that you're working with. Monique is one of those artists. She's an actress. I will forever say that Precious, she played that part, like hands down. And when you think about what she did, I do think that Tyler Perry need to put his money where his mouth at on that one. And again, I'm coming in. I don't know what you all have already discussed. So Pete, you sound like the deacon over there doing revival. Like
No. I just I don't classify Monique as an actress. I think she played
what you classify her
a
as?
comedian.
Baby, so you're trying to say, hold on, Pete. So you know what? Like I just shared some with my son today. It was like you got 3 comedians to take with you, and I had to send him the picture of the dude from Baby Kids. He didn't know he was a comedian. I was like, that same dude from the same dude from Baby Kids was also in House Party. And he's like, Mom, out of all the comedians you would save, I said it would be Bernie Mac number 1. It would be Dave Chappelle number 2. And it would be number 3, the dude from, I can't remember his name right now because it would be the dude from Baby Kids. But you can't do Monique like that. If you want to look at Monique as just a comedian, I think you need to look at Kevin Hart the same way because he is also an actor. But you got to think about, he's versatile. She's versatile. And come on now, Pete. You know we be having issues with you on what type of movies you be looking at. Precious, hand down, that woman played that part because I was like, oh, wow, she ruthless.
Look. Hold on. Let me go over some of Monique's movies since 2001. 2 Can Play This Game. I don't remember her in that. Hair Show. That was her movie. So I'll give her that. Okay. Roscoe Jenkins, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. She had a part to play in that. Soul Plane. I think she was somebody's girlfriend in that or something like that. And then she
didn't really look at it.
and then we went from Queens of Comedy. Then she didn't play another movie till 2000. That was 2001. In 2006, she played Fat Girl. I'd never seen that. 2006. Then she didn't play again till 2023. It was The Reading. Oh, I'm sorry. Precious was 2009. Then it was Almost Christmas, 2016. And then The Reading. And that's it. That's Monique's movie star career since 2001.
But her association with Tyler Perry, though, stems from what movie, Pete?
I don't know that.
Baby, we want to start roping you in a little bit.
I'm looking at everything she appeared in. I would see she was in Baby Boy. No way. I don't know what movie she played with Tyler Perry.
Precious.
Oh, duh. You're right. I mean, she was dope in Precious. Yeah, she played Precious.
Exactly. So that's all she's asking for.
Wait, I was Team Monique. How'd I get turned against her? I was Team Monique.
I don't know, because Pete, you typically be against.
You said you was Team Tyler Perry.
No, I'm never Team Tyler Perry. Ever.
Never
okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I am Tyler Perry to a degree with the most recent movie.
Thanks, Shay.
I haven't seen the one that is on, what is it, Prime? Amazon Prime? But I have seen, what is it, Black and Beauty or Beauty and Black? I am thoroughly pleased with Beauty and Black. And the only reason I say that because it's like the storyline. I think he's taking feedback from the community as far as how he expeditiously get to the issue. Because, sometimes he'll draw out some stuff, like he draw out that wig that's about to move with them people. That's like, even the wigs and the makeup is even good on this series. So I know some people are like, oh, I'm not feeling it. It's not typical Tyler Perry. But what I don't like that was typical Tyler Perry is always portraying our men as,
right.
They are always struggling in life. They are all, gay. They're not supportive of the black woman. I just think Beauty and Black shows a different side of his art. And I do enjoy that side. Even what was it? The one that he had with Megan Good, when they pulled, like, baby, that was too much for a sister from the South. When they pulled the man out of the casket, I was like, yo,
that's crazy.
Why are you pulling the person out of the casket saying that you could keep all of it? I don't even remember what that one was, but it's just some stuff. I'm glad that he's trying to evolve and telling stories from a cultural perspective, because I'm tired of the whole gender wars
Right.
between our race. I will say that. Like that's one thing. Like I'm tired of. At the end of the day, like I was talking recently to a friend, and I was like, at the end of the day, I don't care what your color is. Either you strong or you weak. And I think some people are like, yeah, you don't see color. I said, I'm not saying I don't see color because I'd be lying. Because when I go to a traffic light, I do see color. But
Mm-hmm.
what I am saying is I am tired of the gender wars that exist when it comes to my race. Like I want to be able to uplift that person that looks like me. But I also want to be able to acknowledge the person that doesn't look like me that is adding value to me.
Go ahead, Philly.
I just want to ask a question. So, Tony, you said Beauty in Black is my show. It's terrible, but good. What does that,
Hold on, is that
what does that
Bostic?
mean?
Is that Tony Bostic that said
That's
No,
that?
no, no, Tony
Tony
Renee.
Renee.
Tony Renee.
What does that mean?
How many
How can
takes
it be
did it
your
take to get
show?
the
It's
class to
terrible,
see?
but good.
I'm with Tony because
Okay, I'm gonna play
at the
Fortnite.
same
I need to
time
put my
it's
headphones on.
good to a degree.
I'll
But
listen
when
to this.
hold on, DC, have you looked at it?
I believe I did. I can't remember. There was one, the last Tyler Perry movie I've seen.
Okay.
It was like a strip club or something. I don't know what that one was. Wendy and
What?
I
Now,
sat
DC,
down and
you
watched
getting
it,
P Valley
and I
mixed
don't
up
know
with Tyler
what that
Perry.
was. I can't know. It was on Netflix. It was his
Okay.
latest movie. And I'll be honest, the only thing Tyler Perry makes I like is his old plays.
Yeah.
His movies are terrible.
Terrible.
I appreciate the fact with his influence that he's put on some actors and stuff, but some of these actors, some of them really good. Like Sanaa Lathan has been in there. Angela Bass has been in some of his films. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell is he
Hold on.
doing?
What y'all not gonna do is downplay my man from In Beauty and Black, Horns.
Who is
Like
that?
I need
I
look
love the
the
song.
man that's got all the money that's looking to marry the young girl right now. Sorry, spoiler alert, but I need a Horns in my life right now. That's the man that's about to die, that's about to marry the stripper or whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it. But he got a podcast this
Ah.
time. I was like, what my horn
Okay.
said, so I can, take that photo when we married, and then they be like, "How player papa I with a new man."
All right.
Yo, I always
Okay, so let's
associate.
put a bow on this one
I think I
and
always wait. One
say,
more thing. One more thing.
okay.
I always associate Tyler Perry with the scene from the Boondocks. How Boondocks destroyed Tyler Perry. You remember the Boondock Saints, that cartoon? Just remember where they were talking
I
about, cut oil. They gotta come get the oil.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The only thing I think about from like for us from Boondocks is freaking Uncle Ruckus. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
yo,
Uncle Ruckus
this would
classic.
be Uncle Ruckus area right now.
For
Like he would
real.
enjoy everything that's going on in America.
Don't tell me you never seen the Boondocks, Philly. Please don't tell me that.
I have, but I don't
Oh,
remember that episode.
oh my
I
goodness! Let
remember
me
Uncle Rufus. Yeah.
Ruckus.
Whatever his name is.
Oh my
Yeah, I
god!
know you ain't talking. You don't even know half the stuff we be talking about, bro.
It
We
don't
about to
matter.
take your
It don't
black
matter.
card.
It don't
What are
matter.
you
It don't
talking
matter.
about?
I know who Uncle Ruckus is.
You must be Turkish or
As
something.
we
I
talk
don't
about
know.
Uncle Ruckus, as we talk, it was episode 7 in season 3 was the
Okay.
Tyler Perry one. Go ahead, put a bow on it.
Okay, moving on. Let's put a bow on this and move on. So, as the chat was saying, let's talk about Juju Watkins. Her
Olivia,
season injury.
yes.
USC star Juju Watkins. She had a season-ending knee injury Monday night during the women's March Madness game against Mississippi State. She wanted to go surgery, but she will miss the rest of the tournament. I will be honest. I will be honest. I was not tracking all of the news around Juju Watkins and the NCAA tournament. I just started watching about a week ago, and I'm like, "Who is this girl? She's like 6'2".
You
I
weren't
mean, she
tracking
is
her last year.
phenomenal. No, I was not, man. I mean, all the hype I've been following is like, um, what's her name from Iowa? Caitlin that went and played for the WNBA.
Baby, while they
Angel
Oh
was
Reese.
talking
my
about
all that.
Caitlin
gosh.
Clark, they was talking about Juju because last year Juju was a freshman.
That's
Like
right.
Juju is about that business. You hear me? Like I get it. I think
Yeah.
because of the beef between Angela Reese and Caitlin Clark at the time, but hands down,
He
Juju
is.
is that girl.
Yeah, I was impressed, man. I'm like, man, she balls, man. Like, I think she better than Caitlin.
So Pete, fix your face, cause it's one thing like I'm gonna keep it real with you, cause your girl just got hired as the assistant basketball
That's
coach
right.
where she teaches at.
Thank you,
But
Tony.
it's one thing to know X's and O's like that. That's one thing. But Juju knows X. She's able to be coached through the X's and O's. But when you think about skills, when you think about endurance, when you think about outside of the box thinking while you're out there on that floor, I'm sorry, can't nobody touch the girl. So when I saw her down there on the floor, like I was heartbroken.
Yo, can y'all are y'all so Jess, are you agreeing that Juju is better than Caitlin Clark?
I don't want to cuss, I'm trying to
Right.
reform my
Thank
life,
you.
but
Thank you.
hell
So
yeah.
all
Yes.
y'all, Tony,
Are you serious?
Olivia,
It's not even
y'all,
close.
y'all was like looking at me like I was crazy. Like
Yes.
she's not better than Caitlin Clark. So you say Caitlin Clark
Yes,
is better than
she
Juju?
is.
Yes.
Juju
Easily.
is better than Caitlin Clark. I
Easily.
just
Yeah,
think
exactly.
it's about class. Like when you
Yeah.
think about the classes at that time, like Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese was that class. But what I admire so much about Juju is that she was a freshman. I'm just like, yo, wait till
Yeah.
that girl breaks out. And even now, some people are like, oh,
100
she may
times.
be done. I'm like, no, did y'all not see the dude? I forgot what team he played for, but he had a really bad injury. But look what he's doing now. I just say give that girl grace, give her space, but she will come back more. But I do think Juju is better than Caitlin Clark. I do. No
Uh-uh.
offense, I just think Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese was a good rival at that time. But
Mm-hmm.
again, like no, Juju has it all for me. She has the
Yeah.
endurance, she has the skills. When you
Height.
talk about
Mm-hmm.
fundamentals and the thinking that is needed in the game, she's there.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like.
Olivia, you
I like.
said Olivia, you said I love how good she is and I love how much her competition likes her. Not better, but as good. Okay, I
Nah,
want you to elaborate on that,
she's
baby.
definitely better. First of all, Paige Becker and Juju Watkins are probably top two women's basketball players in college right now. It just sucks that Juju got hurt. But yes,
Yep,
Juju was the glue, heart, and soul of USC for the last 2 years. And like Jess
absolutely.
says, she was a freshman killing them.
Yep.
You remember Caitlin Clark? I think she was in her third or fourth year when she really started killing. Juju was a freshman last year killing, and she came into the sophomore season killing. If you follow women's college basketball, Paige Becker from UConn, even though her knees are like a 70-year-old man, but Juju Watkins from USC are the top two players. I'm telling you, it's not even close. Not even close. It just sucks she got hurt.
And that's what I was thinking about for her
Thank
last
you,
year. Because
Olivia.
again, Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese was like more tenure in their career. But when you start talking about a freshman over them, like that's where your problem comes in when you talk about skill and endurance. For me, I'm always a Juju fan.
Right.
So
If she's not
speaking of
better
Juju,
yet, she will be. Okay. Wait, Olivia says, yes, that's all I'm saying age wise.
Yeah.
All right.
so quickly with Juju, did y'all see
Baker got hurt.
when Juju was at a game and Jaden Daniels, the quarterback from the
Yeah.
Washington Commanders, sat next to her
Yeah.
and they were vibing and Jaden Daniels' mom just got in between both of them. It was all over the internet. So my question to y'all is, yo, was his mom wrong for doing that?
Wait, what did his
So
mom do?
first, let me say this: have y'all not seen Daniel's mom talk about what her position is on females? Did
Nah.
y'all ever see her?
Yeah,
Y'all
I
need to
think I
Google that.
did. Yeah,
You
I
need to
think I did.
Google and see what her position is on females. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, right now, like Ty is being scouted out. Like he has so many like offers from different colleges, and I tell him that all the time. I said, I'm sorry. I said, baby, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. I need you to close the ship up and understand that you are a player, like a real life player, meaning on that football field and in that classroom when it comes to academics. So
all I, Jess,
I'm with Daniel's mom.
all I see her
She
say is
does not play.
all I see her say is that Jalen Daniels' mom, Regina Jackson, has exposed concerns about girls potentially distracting her son from his NFL career.
And she did it on ESPN, so you need to look at it
Mm,
or drop
mm,
the link
mm.
So Jess is team Mama Daniels.
all day. And
Pete.
you know why? Remember when we talked about old
Not
boy that
Pete.
had won the Heisman?
Who's that? What? Jay? Which
Travis
one?
Travis Hunter.
Oh,
Travis
Travis
Hunter.
Hunter.
Yeah.
So remember when Travis Hunter had won the Heisman, and then Coach Prime had to beg his girlfriend to stand up, but yet he acknowledged the girlfriend before he acknowledged his mom and the sacrifices that she made for him. Like I told my son, like I'm roll tide all day. I
Roll
don't care
Tide.
where you go to college at, but at the end of the day, I wish you would acknowledge somebody before you acknowledge me. So again, when you talk about athletes and their parents, what Daniel's mom did, I'm team mama. I would have slid my little self through there too, like a piece of PB and J. Like I'm about to be the peanut butter, she can be the other piece of the bread.
All right, so let me play devil's advocate here. But before I do, let me read this joint. Charles Davis said, "But was mom really blocking? I think it looked a certain way, but wasn't really what it is being put out there." Jake Sargent said, "These young athletes have a lot to lose. I get it from mom's perspective." So let me play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Like Jaden Daniels, I think they said he was 24. I think. Do y'all think it's right? Should he be making his own decision? I mean, he's a grown man, right? I mean, Juju is Juju, right? We just said Juju is Juju. Everybody loves Juju. So it's not like it's some Instagram model, you know?
So I will
We
say,
love her skills, talents, and abilities on the
oh,
court.
Juju cute now. Juju cute now.
She is
Don't get
cute,
it.
yeah. She is
Juju
cute.
cute now. Don't get it twisted. Hey, like,
Oh no,
Yeah,
Pete, don't do me
Tony.
like that, cause
She
I'm a
hooking
boy
up
and like I'm a both. I'm a boy and a girl mom. So I be telling my kids all the time, I don't discriminate. Both teams gonna get heat.
no, I got it. But Paige Becker got a chest that's as big as mine. So Juju a lot cuter now. Juju is a whole lot cuter. But who's 19? Juju's not 19. Shay says she's 19. Who you talking about? But to Philly's point, if you so much of a, and I know Jeff's gonna fire me up, so let me just get it all out. If Jalen's so much of a mama boy that his mama, like it's like Kevin Durant. That's how I think of Jalen Daniels right now. Like you could be a mama's boy, but you could still have your girls. I guarantee in high school he had girls.
Hold on now. So I'm gonna say this, and like Tony may cuss me out later on, but you know, like being previously married to a mama's boy, you do have to appreciate that men that are primarily raised by women have a higher level, and you can look at this
Hey, she's only
statistically.
19.
They have a higher level of emotional intelligence because they are with a woman. They're with the opposite sex a lot of the time.
Okay.
But what I do want us to understand is that Jalen's mom is looking at it from the aspect of how he came into the league. And you got to think about, like, what is he trying to protect? He's trying to protect, again, his name, his image, and his likeness. When you're trying to protect that, you do want to know as much as possible about whoever your child is messing with. And I tell my child this all the time. I said, you're not growing up in an era where everybody else was just given a scholarship. They are putting you under this scrutiny where it's name, image, and likeness. Me and your daddy got a good image and likeness. But I said, whoever you mess with, I said, that person comes in the fold as well. With Jalen's mom, I just think she wants him to enjoy his 20s. I wouldn't even say, like, you know, he's a true mama's boy, but you got to think about it. This is new for a lot of parents. It's new for a lot of kids. I just think she wants him to be careful. And
I
DC,
just
you
think
have sons. Like, you
I
weigh in
know.
on this.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I just think she could have did it a better way because you look on his face. He looked mad embarrassed, man.
Mad embarrassed.
She looked embarrassed. She
Yeah.
had to do him like that, man.
Yeah.
And so I wonder, like, clearly he loved his mama as he should. There's something about the love between a mama and a son that's not the same as dad loving mama. I'm telling you, some about boys, they love their mama, and so I can tell he love his mama. But at some point, when you shelter him too much, you don't want him to stray away. Like it's Juju. I mean, they just having a conversation.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's not like it's Travis Hunter and that one girl, which I think Travis Hunter is making a bad mistake, in my opinion.
Baby,
But it's
I
not
would have
like those
replaced her
two.
real quick.
Yeah, man, she's something. I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna say. Well, anyway, she's a bad decision Travis. But Jaden, man, it's Juju, man. It's Juju. They didn't even get a chance to like get even.
Right.
He didn't even get a chance to hit the ball at the home plate. He didn't even get a chance to get halfway to first base.
Well, you know
We're a
what?
family
Maybe
friendly
not
show.
yet.
Family friendly show.
But my always, my biggest thing, especially when, as a girl, you're dating a boy. I think you always want to be accepted by that person's family. But at the same time, in the beginning stages, it's like, okay, like I I just looked at it as two people talking. Your mama coming in front of us. Guess what? It depends on the disposition. I'm about to talk to your mama too, but like, hey, ma'am, how was your day? I'm glad you joined us.
Hey, read that Charles Davis joint. Read that Charles Davis.
What?
What
Charles
What
Davis.
Chuck said?
I'll say Charles Davis. Charles Davis. Charles Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Charles Davis
Facts,
comments. Not coming
facts.
from the three of us.
Right.
Charles Davis, CHRLESDAVIS, says,
That's crazy.
what if moms was blocking because Jaden a player or she recognized he ain't about and don't want him messing around with Juju?
That is
Charles Davis, ladies
wild. Hey, I don't know if that is from experience that comes up. Like, who thinks
Okay,
of that?
so since
Who
you
thinks
know
of
what,
that?
since Chuck said that, I'm
Who
gonna say this.
thinks of that?
Typically, since we all off the road now, so typically when a female is attractive, you as a mom, and I'm only speaking from my experiences right now with my son. When you have a female that's attractive that entertains your son, you're looking at it like, girl, I'm pretty sure you got more bees with your honey.
Oh,
So it's like, am I going to save my son heartbreak, or should I allow him to experience what heartbreak and disappointment looks like? So from that angle, it's like, I think if I'm looking at it from that perspective, Jalen's mom is like, you know what? No, I'm about to save you right now. You like, cause you ain't for to see what that heartbreak looks like. But Juju, I just think Juju and Daniels together, I think they will be a nice looking couple. Whether or not like they compatible, who knows?
right, but that ain't mama responsibility. He a grown man. Grown as hell, mama. Like if you
So,
feel
Pete,
that way,
hold on,
move,
Pete.
move
Hold
in
on,
with
Pete.
your,
Hold
move in
on,
with
Pete.
your son, like Kevin Durant, mama do. Move in with your son, and then you could block all you want behind the scenes. But like Philly says, you ain't gotta do my man like that.
I like that.
Like
man.
basically,
But Pete, you gotta think about it.
you
Some
shooing off
parents
all
are.
girls. You shooing
But
off
you gotta
all
think about it.
girls from
Some
him.
parents don't want to take the training wheels off too soon. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I
He
told you, it's
24.
baby. Didn't I just say it's FO? Like FAFO? It's like F around and find out. Like sometimes you truly have to let your kids find out the hard way. Like I'm gonna be there like a freaking
Right.
bouncy castle, but sometimes I need you to figure it out yourself. Like I want to see what it looks like to have
Right.
lived experience.
Right,
And
right,
you
right.
know what? Like again, Tamori may fight me later for this, but I asked Tamori like all the time. I said, Ty, are you dating anybody? And like I know who he's dating, but then he was like, no, I stopped talking to that person. And
That's
in my
right.
mind, I'd be like, yes, thank God. But then he tells me why. He was like, oh, that was just too much drama. I was like, oh my God. I said, you look like your daddy, but you act like your mom. And I said, to a degree, like I was talking to him, I said, that's kind of bad because, we evade. He was like, Mom, what do you mean? I said, when you see like it could be trouble in the future, he was like, yeah. He said, she talk about her mama so much, and I just think she gonna end up like a mama. So I just said, I'm not gonna talk to her anymore.
That's
I
right.
was like, Ty, you can't be like doing that. He was like, why not? He was like, you don't talk to nobody. He said, I think it's
Oh damn!
okay.
Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn! Whoa!
He was like, and you fine? He said, I'll be fine. I was like, oh my God. I said, please don't take my. But I am glad to see my son at 16 is able to be like, if he is able to foresee, like, hey, I don't think this is the right environment for me to be in, I'm going to walk away because he knows what he's trying to protect. But like you said, I don't know if Daniel's mom has allowed him to do that.
Not your son hit
So
the
I guess
Uno reverse on you.
Ty always
guess
do, and I
you-
be want to be like, yo, I'll punch you.
I guess I owe Charles a apology because I thought his comment was off base, but Tony says, you know what? This is a take I didn't think about.
Ain't nobody thought about it because it's so crazy. It's so crazy to think about. Ain't nobody would have thought about that. As one
But
said,
you know what?
parenting, one kid is no one before learning to date or so on. I don't know
But
about
you got to
kids
be
Just
today.
for you,
realistic too, DC. Like we're in an era. Like I remember, I was talking to my kids. Like I'll say Mimi because she's about to be 21, and just Ty. But I said I wish I would have had like the same foundational platform to learn how to date. So I think as a parent, when you haven't had that opportunity to learn how to date, I ain't gonna lie, sneaking around, talking on the phone, my grandma getting clotheslined by by the telephone line, snatching it. I was
Yeah.
scared to date. But it's like I'm willingly allowing you to go. Oh, so and so about to pick me up. I'm going to the movies. I'm like, okay, can I go to the movies with this person? Can I do this? I'm not gonna lie to you. It's so much out of my element, but at the same time, like I'm learning with my child. Pete, why you laughing? I'm for real. I be
No,
like, you
Tony
date when
Renee.
you get that degree.
Nah, Tony Renee calling me out every time. Okay, I made a mistake. Sorry. No
What
equals
Tony
never.
said.
No equals never. Pete, you need to learn. So first, I need to learn how to read. Now I need to learn shorthand, one at a time. Reading first.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow.
See, Pete, why you playing? You know they want to get rid of PBS.
That's right. While you playing around. While you
once
playing around.
again, once again, I repeat, Charles Davis, Charles Davis, Charles Davis,
This
CHRLESDABIS,
is
Charles
crazy.
Davis. That's it. That's not us.
What
Charles
did
Davis.
Chuck say?
Right.
Charles Davis says, "My mom didn't care. She called a spade a spade. If we wasn't shit, she wasn't about to sugarcoat it when it came to females." Okay. Thanks for the revealing post today, Charles. Yeah. Just real quick though, before we forget, was you here last time we talked about
Thank you,
Jalen
Charles.
Hurts getting married and not getting a prenup?
Oh.
Uh-uh.
I would
Oh.
love to hear your okay. So
Oh.
before you answer, here's the scenario. We just got finished talking about Jaden Daniels and Juju, right?
Okay.
And you said as his mom, she's protecting his future and his career from distractions. Jalen Hurts, part of the world champion Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl champions, brought to you by Super Bowl champions live and direct from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Okay, cut the music. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So Jalen Hurts gets married to his long-term girlfriend. Jalen Hurts is worth $258 million. The internet was ablaze because Jalen Hurts did not get a prenup. If your son, or let's say not if, when your son
Thank you,
joins the
Olivia.
NFL or the NBA as an athlete, and he gets a contract for 254 million and decides to get married, would you encourage him to get a prenup?
She's his agent. Hold on, let me look that up. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's his agent.
Oh
His girlfriend?
Lord,
Yep.
his
Yeah.
fiance, his fiance,
Well, his
fiance.
fiance and him had humble beginnings at University of Alabama. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
I'm gonna be honest. Like even looking at, and I don't even know if we're talking about this, but looking at Tiana Taylor's situation with her
Mm.
ex
Oh, yeah,
husband,
brought that up. Hmm.
I just think like when we talk
R.I.P.
about
Shepherd.
prenups, I'm from the old Southern ritual grounds of Alabama. I don't believe in prenups. I believe that I don't. I don't believe in prenups. I believe that, and again, like I've been married, so like, and again, Tony may fight me for this, but being married over 10 years, I just think when you don't do dirty to people is one thing, but when you have outgrown people, that's another thing. Like
So
I don't
wait,
believe in prenups because I just think you should be you had love for that person. You were in love with that person when you got married to them. Now what transpired during that union is it just transpired through that union. And some
Hmm.
people look at like I don't owe that person nothing. Hold on now. Like you did take vows. And like I'm being accountable in myself. Like me and my ex-husband Tony, we just grew apart. But I am so thankful that he did not come for like half of my retirement. But
Right.
again, that comes with the maturity in your relationship of understanding, like, hey, I didn't earn that. I'm not going to request that. But I don't think him going in, he is going in because he loves that girl. Like he
Mm-hmm.
loves her wholeheartedly. And that's the piece that people forget. Like, I don't care what transpires through your marriage. It's your ability to work on it and see whether or not you want to improve it or let it go. Once you have decided to let it go, that don't mean you come for that person's jugular. But for me, I do not believe in prenups. Even now, if I decide, well, whenever I get a horns, from Beauty and Black, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna sign a prenup because that means like you have allowed me the ability to fall in love with you. And why would we need all of those things in place? But no, for Jalen Hurts, for me, I'm a Jalen Hurts fan. He loves that girl. And no, I don't see anything wrong with not signing a prenup.
Okay, can you read
Can I?
Charles
I think.
Davis' point?
Can I? Can I? I think we. I suggest we start a segment on this podcast called "The Corner," not the corner, but put you in the corner. And Charles Davis will be the first one because Charles Davis is on some other issue tonight.
Right, right.
Okay, Charles Davis. Once again, Charles Davis, CHRLESDAVIS, said, "I can't see it. Can you throw it up? The one about Iman Shumpert?
Yeah, give me a well.
Because it went away.
Davis, don't do that because we almost done with Ramadan. Okay? Don't do
Not
that.
that
There you
one.
go.
The
There
one
you
before
go.
that
There
one.
you go.
Okay, Charles Davis. I repeat, Charles Davis says Iman Shumpert should have had Jaden Mama.
Jalen's mama. Jalen's mama.
Tony says Charles Davis, they split everything, but they both kept what they came into the relationship with. They been that girl too. Don't try to play my girl. Cue the popcorn noise because I see some disagreements between Charles Davis
Damn,
and
that's so
Tony.
loud. Wait,
Yeah.
did we go
Is
over
that
what?
Olivia?
Yes, it is. I'm right there with you,
I'm
Jess.
right
However,
there with
go
Jeff.
ahead. You never
I'm
expect
right
someone
there
to
with
hurt. Oh,
Jeff.
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
However, you never expect someone to hurt you like they can if you're on the other side. Yikes. Yo, like,
Hold on.
Jess,
Can
I agree
can
with
I
you.
go
I
over
don't.
this?
Go
Can
ahead,
I
go
go
ahead,
over
go
this?
ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead.
Tiana Taylor and Amon Shumpert's divorce settlement finalized in June 2024, involving a multi-million-dollar agreement where Taylor, only Taylor, receives 4 luxury homes, a 7-figure payment, and several luxurious vehicles, while Shumpert agreed, now he agreed, to pay $8,000 monthly child support to cover his daughter's private school. Jess, get the prenup.
But Pete,
Get
I'm
the
gonna tell you,
prenup. Get the
Hold on,
prenup.
Pete. Let's pull.
he
Hold on, Pete.
cheated on her though. He did cheat on her.
I missed that
Hold
part.
on. That's what I was gonna say. So, like, when you're married to a person like that, so Pete, just peep me out. So, if I'm married to that person, and in our arrangement is that you such a sex addict that you need a third person all the time in our marriage. And then I give you that third person in our marriage, but then you decided to just go out and do your own thing, baby, you gonna pay me back. I'm sorry. Because I agreed to prescribed terms of this marriage. Honestly, like, no offense. Like, I ain't for to share my man with nobody. Like, you can call me selfish, you can call me the evil wicked witch from the west. But if you mine, you're mine. Like, we locked in. We go together. Like sexy red little ugly still be saying. But at the end of the day, what we not gonna do is you think that
She is
you're
a
gonna subject
she
me to
is a
humiliation after I have
True.
agreed to, okay, you want an extra body in our marriage. But then when you go outside and you start cheating, you playing in my face, you gonna pay me.
Okay. And money, I guess money is the root to all cures.
You know what? At the end of the day, they had kids. What they had? 2 daughters?
Yeah, one or two. I think one.
But he agreed to this. This the problem. He agreed
He did.
that he would.
He did. He did.
He agreed. So
I
I'm
give you
like,
that.
because you agreed to it, like, did you have amnesia and forget what you agreed to? But I ain't gonna lie, she got Mufasa,
Did she?
baby.
who got Mufasa? Tayana
She got
Taylor?
Aaron Pierce. What's wrong with y'all?
Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa.
That's Mufasa.
Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa.
Yup. My cousin was like, she a look at sweat. I said, girl,
Whoa, wait.
Whoa, oh hell no.
Family
That's some
friendly
eyes,
show,
man.
hey.
That's some eyes, man.
hold on. You said family show. It needs to be head in beds at 8:30. Okay, it is 9:19 on this side.
Oh, man.
Heck no. Aaron,
So
Pierre, that's
let,
Mufasa. All right,
so
Mufasa.
hey, you know my wife reminded me that Mary J. Blige and what's her name?
we all know that. We all know those two.
Yo, she got Mary J. Blige. She got
Yeah.
taken, and she paying her husband.
Yeah.
And so was that one talk show host, not Jennifer Hudson, the other one. She's the,
Oh,
the
Sherry.
big one. Yeah, the
Sherry
big one.
Underwood.
Yeah,
Not the big
Yeah.
girl.
the big one. Yeah.
That's
Don't
great.
do that. Don't do that. She actually lost weight. She has actually lost weight.
Wait, not this girl got divorced in June and with Aaron Pierre in goddamn March.
Hold on,
I
don't
know,
do that.
man. What's up
Hold
with
on,
that?
Pete, don't do that. You will
just-
not use
I'm
the
just
judge.
joking. I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Pete, don't do
Don't
that.
look at me like that. I'm joking. Shout out to the stock market who lost another $1 trillion today. But anyway, moving on. Rick Ross said she wasn't with him shooting in the gym. Tell him, Charles, she wasn't with him shooting in the gym. I think Drake said that, but whatever. She wasn't with him shooting in the gym. Tell him, Charles. Charles Davis said that, y'all, not Pete. Charles Davis.
If you don't go
Charles
lay down right now,
Charles Davis said this, not Pete.
Yeah.
I'm just reading our viewers' comments. Charles Davis, but did you? What'd you say, Philly? What'd you say?
Yeah, man.
look
Yo,
at
it's,
Tony.
repent, Charles, repent. Repent.
I need to get some of this heat off me. Charles Davis, you got it.
Yeah. He's got the pole position tonight. That's for sure. All right, so to put a bow on this, Jess, you don't necessarily believe in a prenup. You
I
don't think, I don't. I agree too. I think that's all part of love. When you love somebody, that's the risk you take. If you got to go into a relationship and marry somebody, and oh, by the way, if you decide to lay down with them and have a child, but you so concerned about a prenup, you don't need to get married. That's all part of the risk you take when you love somebody and you marry. Don't agree with it. Now, Jess, I wanted to ask though, I wanted to make sure. Would you encourage your son to get a prenup?
Oh,
Oh wow, Pete.
dun dun.
No, I wouldn't. Because this is the thing, even like just watching Ty and how he operates, like Ty looks just like his daddy, don't get me wrong, but Ty acts like me. I'm not going to I just believe in giving my kids the resources and tools to make their own decisions. But I'm not going to encourage him to get a prenup. But what I am encouraging him is I need you to look at what your mama has been demonstrating your whole life. And I tell him all the time, I said, I wish you would bring a woman of low quality to us. Because I said, one thing that she's going to have to worry about is dealing with me. I said, and I had to tell them, your mama ain't never been a Hallmark movie. She damn sure ain't been Lifetime. Mm-hmm. So if you're watching for someone to have this warm, welcoming for them, they're not going to get it. How I am with you is how I am going to be with the person that you are interested in. I'm going to be like, oh, hey, how you doing? But if they can sustain us as a family, absolutely. But I don't believe in inserting, like, for him to protect his legacy. I just think at the end of the day, they got to live. And what that deals with, like, hey, you do need to learn what disappointment and defeat look like. And I think about Russell Wilson, for example. That girl that was with him when he signed, but where he at right now. And like I tell my son, like, your daddy came from a 2-parent household. I came from a 2-parent household. It isn't always meant to be that way. But if you find yourself where you don't have it, you better make sure you always offer 3 things to your kids that you have: safety, security, and reliability. You ain't got to be with that person, but you better make sure as a man, you're able to provide those things for your kids. That's it.
There you go, y'all. Hey, 100. 100.
Still still team no prenup, Pete.
If you make over 6 figures and your girl making 2, get a prenup. There it is.
Nope, then don't get married.
Don't
get married then.
Look, she better know how to cook some or go on Pinterest to find some recipes. That's all I'm asking for.
I know any of y'all young ladies want to get with Jalen Daniels. He gonna sign a prenup. He getting him about 3 prenups because his mama gonna get one, he gonna get one, and his dead dog gonna get one. Everybody gonna get one. Everybody getting a prenup. You ain't getting $1 from a Daniels nothing. Paris Daniels, Jalen Daniels, Mike Daniels. You ain't getting money from no Daniels with that prenup done.
But y'all know what? That's a whole nother conversation for us regular folks. Because you got to think about, like, when you think about, like I tell my kids, all of them, girls and boys, I say you need to learn what it means to be independent first. And like me more so, like I be on her neck. I say you will not leave our house to go into somebody else's house without being by yourself first. I said that's the problem, I think, from our race, where you're trying to run to somebody else's house. Like I need to know that you are okay with having solitude. I need you to know what it means to have interdependency, because you will not be dependent on nobody. And like that's the piece that I'm trying to push into her grownish era in her life right now. But had you told me like some of this back in the day, I probably would have listened. But again, you don't know what you don't know until you have wisdom, experience, and you're trying to give that love to your kids. And sometimes it's tough love and they don't understand it. But no, I just think that's a whole nother conversation where we don't talk about like the importance of having independence to create interdependence later with somebody that you love.
I agree.
Word up.
Interdependence.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Paige Becker just says that she's going to go to the WNBA next year, by the way. She just declared for the WNBA.
Hey.
So
hold on, who said something about the car? Put that back up.
So you ever gonna get out the car?
So you're not getting out this car. I was trying to be so Shay, since you want to put me out there. Yeah. I was trying to be grown, and go over here to the hookah house out here in Montgomery.
The hookah house.
Pete, don't do me like that.
Hookah house.
Hookah, not hookah. Hookah.
That was a slight mistake, Bobby. Hookah, not hookah. Hookah.
Hold on, you act like I'm acting like Johnny Taylor. Talking about the hookah.
So Jess, you be doing the hookah, huh?
I like hookah, but I cannot do cigars. I'm sorry, I'm not a cigar girl, but I can sit there and drive and listen to the music to hookah all night.
Nah, hookah spots be legit, especially out here in Arizona because it's warm outside. You sit outside, hit the hookah. It's pretty straight.
Don't do that. We do it in ATL, shawty.
I thought you were in Alabama.
I am in Alabama. I had to come get my license renewed. What? But I'm claiming ATL.
My bad. Get out your business. My bad.
Dang. She can live, man. Let her live. She a grown woman, man.
He won't let me live. Shit.
I know, man.
Look, Pete over here trying to be like Jalen Hurts' mama on me.
I know, man.
Oh, my bad.
Like, Pete, I promise you, it's just me and my car, okay?
I
ain't got nobody else but Casper, okay?
Wait, you going out there by yourself?
Baby, I'm a single black woman.
That's a grown woman, man.
Somebody gonna
don't send nobody because that freaking inbox be jumping, okay? And it be jumping with people that I'm not trying to entertain. I just want
somebody gonna spit that fire to you.
No, they're not. Because I look mean, remember?
Nah, you don't. Nah. Like, baby, you here by yourself? Wait, let me get my deep voice on. Hold on. Baby.
Don't do it because it sounds like Barry White about to come out.
You here by yourself or,
you sound like a busted pedophile right there.
Hey, he forgot what he had. When you in Alabama, you could be like, hey, girl, you in here by yourself?
Shawty. That's crazy. That might be ATL. Shawty.
Hey, Louisiana Atlanta be like, "La Mama."
Yeah. What y'all say in Philly?
What?
What y'all say in Philly?
Yo, Sade.
Sade?
Sade.
You know what I'm saying, son?
Let
You
me
know what I'm
holler at
saying?
you, girl. Let me
Hey,
holler at you,
B.
girl.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying,
you don't
son?
want to holler? Oh, you don't want to holler? Well, F you then. F
Damn.
you. You were ugly anyway. Poor
Yeah,
Wendy. That was
aggressive.
her
You see
whole.
how that
That was.
escalated so quickly?
That
Golly.
was That was Wendy's poor. That was Wendy's poor life. The whole time was in Philly. Hey, Sade, what's up? What's up, girl? You look good. Let me holler at you. Well, F you did. That's why you ugly anyway. We hate you anyway. Or my favorite Jamaican, give me a girl. Let me hold you, girl. Give me a girl. Bumble clod. All kinds of stuff.
Oh, look at you, DC.
Give me a girl. Let me holler at you, girl.
This is
Let me holler at
crazy.
you, girl.
Oh, okay.
That's this girl. Oh, big body girl.
What they say in Cali, Pete. Yo, I've been away from Cali so long, I couldn't remember. I don't even know how we. Homie.
You know what's funny
You
in
like,
Philly?
what's up, homie?
They don't even care you out there with your girl. They don't even care. I was out there with Wendy waiting for the bus, man. Dude, like,
Not waiting for the
yo,
bus.
Sade, what's up? You want to ride?
Damn.
And she would point at me. She was like, man, F that dude, man. They don't care. They don't care. It's like, all right, well, that's why you catching the bus then. See? That's what I'm telling y'all. You, F you in it. I'm telling you.
Damn.
Look, y'all so
Man,
crazy.
they
My
doing it.
cousins hit me up because obviously they're here in Alabama, Birmingham. They be like, "Yo, you better not be out here like these girls. They be out at the club, be telling us like, yo, daddy, I don't get out a lot, but you down tonight?" And I be like, "What they be asking y'all?" They be like, "For one night stands." And then
That's
one of
right.
my cousins was like, "How many poles you be jumping on that night?" He was like, "We wish you would be." I was like, "I be minding my business."
That's crazy.
It
Okay.
is crazy. I be like, but you
Not
know
how many
what? Being
poles you
out
jumping.
here well, yes, I came to get my license today, Pete. But being in Georgia, like, baby, when that news come on and it be like Atlanta, like area is hot with STDs, like you
Mm.
can't pay me to talk to nobody. Even my therapist, my therapist be like, Jessica, you have a bias. I said, why? She was like, you won't date anybody but military men. No, ma'am, because in the military mindset, we have something to lose. I said, I'm not about to date nobody that is not military affiliated or prior military. Like, no. I said, I don't even critical think out here on the outside. Like, I'm sorry.
Interesting. Interesting. I mean, I just find it interesting because I saw a post a while ago that's talking about different things you can tell somebody been in the military. One of them said like, they're devoted, integrity or whatever. And so that's an interesting point because like if you meet somebody they're in the military, you figure they would have those traits within them. You
Shit.
stand a better chance of having you. Unlike you old hater. You
Shit.
definitely not in that class.
Shit. Have them traits.
Just this guy, boy. I
My
tell you,
bad.
Well,
this
Pete, don't do that. I would just tell you from experience, just
this
go
guy.
because obviously March Madness. What I went out 2 days this week to it's a place called Taco Mac in Conyers. But just sitting down at the bar sometimes it is different. And this is what I like regardless. While we're in, like it's a hard time, don't get me wrong. But like when you're out of the military and you just sit back, you be like, damn, like what is wrong with the regular civilian? Because it's like things that would bother them don't bother us. Like hurry, like when the bartender, like I fell in love with my bartender, like she be on point, she be hooking me up. But
I
it's
feel
like
you.
when you see she's busy and it's like you mad because she's trying to attend to the other area. We accustomed to hurry up and wait. Like she'll get to us when we get, when she get to us. But I'm just like, y'all be spazzing out over the wrong stuff.
Mm.
Yo, so I asked Chat GTP how to pick up a girl in a hookah lounge in Alabama. Said start with a friendly approach. If she's sitting near you or with a group, you can casually start by asking her about her hookah choice. For example, hey, what flavor are you smoking? It smells really good. So there you go. Anybody who
You
listens,
know what? You should have added some adjectives to that and be like, how do you pick up a tomboy that is very straightforward
let me see.
and does not go with the shit? Like, she'll straight shoot.
This is interesting. 'Cause I was looking at Olivia's comment. She says, I'm with Jess. I just don't date. Why? Is it because, like, what is it about today's man that makes y'all feel like dating is not interesting or
I'm
is
not
worth
gonna
it?
lie. When it becomes a chore,
Mm.
like that be my thing. Like I don't like I remember reading and like I was telling one of my best friends, that movie Fences will forever be etched in my head. I don't think love is hard. It should not be hard. Like love should be easy. It should be kind. It should be like nobody has patience. Like everybody wants stuff like right now. Like one thing that I could say that I miss like for over the last 5 years of being assigned by myself and getting my kids back is I'd be like, God, dog. I go lock myself in the bathroom sometimes after we get home because I'm like, I just need at least 15 minutes to myself. So like
Uh-huh.
when a dude be trying to entertain and be like, hey, how you doing? I haven't heard from you. Baby, I don't have time to talk to you. Like I'm trying to recollect my life and figure out what we about to eat for dinner. Like, and then the other thing, like these little relationship
Mm.
means, I'm not gonna fall asleep on no phone with no man. Like I'm sorry. Like that shit.
What? Wait a no.
Like no. Like if you see my eyelids are heavy, like I'm not like baby. All them little memes you be seeing on Facebook is not your girl. I just want and even my homegirls be like, you probably won't ever find somebody that's for you. And I said, you know what? Maybe not now. I said, let me get through my kids, go to the retirement home. But I said, whatever happened to the days of like both of us working, like I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, but man, when I tell you it's so much and even more, I'm not even gonna say that. Like, I think for me, I intimidate a lot of men. Like having your degrees and like your accolades. Like, I remember one guy I met when he found out that I was a retired chief. He was like, "Oh, you like to be in control," and I'd be like,
Mm.
"Well, not really. I just know like I have a certain way of doing things,
Take
but
the
it's
wheel.
just
Take the wheel.
yeah." But
I'm good
I
with
be
it.
well, Olivia, because I need
She on
Olivia
here.
to help
She
support
said,
me.
she
Wait a
said,
minute.
Olivia, first of all, I love you to death. But when you said I'm not packing, I need you to pack for me. I can't pack. Everything else I'm good with. I can clean. Oh no, Samel Brown in the building. Oh no, Samel Brown in the building.
Samel Brown
Samel
been on vacation. Tell Samel to go back on vacation.
Brown. Olivia,
But
I
wait a
can't
minute. But
cook.
wait,
I can't
I,
cook.
I wanna I really wanna unpack this because this is interesting.
Sam.
Olivia, well, first, two things. First, Olivia, looking at your comment when you say, I'm not packing for you, cooking for you, cleaning for you, if you not bringing ish to the table. This is giving me
I got a
vibes
couple
of ain't
dollars.
nothing going on but the rent. You got to have a JOB if you want to be with me vibes. And just to your comment, you isn't that the sweetest thing to have somebody be on the phone with you and they say, "No,
Fuck.
you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. You
So
hang up."
like DC, maybe back in the day,
But
but your
right.
girl 40.
Right.
Like I'm
I ain't finna
trying
be on the
to
phone all night,
no.
FaceTiming
I'm
and all
40
that
years
stuff.
Come on,
old
Man.
now. Like
man.
I'm embracing being 40. Like I just want a man that I can build with. And then that's why my therapist be making fun of me. She was like, "Why are you so bent on a?" I said, "Because we get VA, we get retirement check, and then he may have another check." I said, "Do you not know what that feels like to be able to build with somebody in order, like instead of rescuing somebody?" I'm like maybe in my 20s, yeah, I would have been about that life of rescuing.
Right.
But baby, I'm not for the rescue nobody. Like none. Even my kids. Like when I have given you the resources, I'm gonna need that ass to hit the ground for a little
Lord,
bit
he was
in
on.
order for you to bounce back. But no, like no. My
What
aunt
happened?
has even tried to hook
Fuck,
me up with like an
DC,
executive.
DC, I can't ride with you on that. I ain't finna be on the phone all
What?
day. Not,
What? What? Like, come on. Come
And
I'm
on,
DC,
tired.
like
man.
no
What
Like,
we gotta
offense,
talk
like
about? We making too much money to be doing all that talking. What we talking about?
wait a minute, Olivia, what's that? Do all that and get cheated on? Hell no, but
Oh, now that's
come
crazy.
on,
So
y'all.
that's just a scar. That's just a scar. That's just a scar. Remove
that's
that.
not a scar. But
Yeah,
like to
yeah, yeah.
Olivia's
That's,
point though, think about it. Like
take your
I
ass some
like I
melatonin and go
feel
to sleep. Just say you better take your ass some melatonin and go to sleep. I'm tired. Yeah,
Yo,
see,
because
I
like
don't
when we
understand,
work
man.
so much, like you don't want to keep doing that. But
right.
that again, that comes with maturity. I always tell people like don't even try to hit me up. Don't try to even say you want to date me when you don't have three things. I need you to have self-love first. I need you to have self-control and I need you to
Fair,
have self-discipline. Because
fair.
if you have that with yourself first, I know you're able to add value to me in those things. But
Oh
y'all
no.
married.
Wait a
Like
minute.
being out here, being
Oh
single
yeah.
is a whole different breed,
I
okay?
got you. I
And some
got you.
people be like, you chose to be single. I didn't choose to be single, but you only get one
Jess,
life.
did
And
somebody
I'm
open your
sorry.
door? Did somebody open? Do we gotta call the cops? Somebody open your door?
Don't be like this. You know the Cadillac shut down after 14 minutes.
I'm like, yo, wait a minute. I thought somebody was about to jump in. Like, yo, cut the cable. That's crazy. I'm with Olivia. Text is fine. You could text, but we ain't finna be on the phone all night.
But even
Man,
to Olivia's point, a lot of people don't like texting. They like holding the phone. And
I
I'm not
know.
gonna lie to you. Like you said, it's trauma. Baby, when my grandma got clothesline from that phone line back in the day, you can't pay. Like, I don't like sitting on the phone. Like, when my grandma snatched that phone from me, you can't pay. I don't like talking on the phone. I will text you all day. I will text you a whole dissertation. You will always know how I'm feeling, but the phone calls will kind of be limited. I just don't like talking on the phone. I like being in person better.
Oh
but
no.
what
Oh no.
happened to being on the phone listening to the Quiet Storm together? You
Samel,
know?
chill
Baby,
out.
Keith Sweat don't rotate like that no
Samel,
more.
chill out. Samel, chill out. Chill out.
What did
Uh,
Samel
Samel,
say?
Samel said, wait.
wait, JP is single?
Chill out. Chill out.
Is that a, wait a minute, this happened before. I feel like this is deja vu that he did this before.
Yeah, he did. He did.
He
He
did
did.
do this
Yeah.
before. Samel, stop shooting these shots, man. What's going on,
Yeah.
No,
man?
he not. Samel be trying to make sure. When Samel told me, he was like, "And you a Delta?" I be like,
Uh-huh.
"Look, people be putting us in bad places as Deltas. They be trying to act like we so aggressive. I'm like, we not aggressive. We
Just gonna
just
be in the
like
hookah lounge like, ooh, ooh,
that's a lie.
ooh, ooh. I
That's
don't know how
not
to do the Delta.
Delta.
That's how I
That's
have to
not
do.
Delta.
I saw
It's
Sir,
them.
it's
like
not
this.
even a dance.
Like
We
this.
throw up the
Oh yeah,
pyramid
do
and we
the
Yeah,
do
the
yeah,
pyramid.
yeah.
He's
Ski
and we
supposed to.
do.
He don't know nothing about the
ski.
device. He don't
Okay.
know. No.
Oh, ooh. My bad.
Olivia,
I'm sorry.
Olivia, come on,
Just don't do
Olivia.
that. Oh hell no.
Olivia, if you met a fine man
It don't matter. We'll
and
be
he
on the
just want to
phone.
listen to the Quiet Storm with you, you don't want to do that?
You talking about
Who
my
said sleep by myself? JP gonna slip you some. You know it. You know what? I don't do melatonin. I do the Benadryl.
Dang, man.
man, you must be talking about
I'm
Mob Deep.
just asking a question.
We just know we don't.
Samel said, I'm just asking a question.
We just know
Samel,
What Olivia said, cause I can't see it.
We
The
just
front
know
part
we
of it.
we
just,
just know
Olivia
what we
says,
don't want.
yeah,
We
no
just know
more.
what we don't want no more. Samel said just asking the question.
Samel,
Oh,
And
question.
you know
oh.
what?
Samel.
To Olivia's point, like I was trying, like it was a firefighter that I was talking to out there. But baby, that was so funny when he was like, "You know what? I can't talk to you no more. You just too classy." And I was like, "What? Like what do you?" I said, "What do you enjoy?" I said, "Do you enjoy women that are typically tuber extras?" And he was like, "Actually, yeah." And I was like,
Really?
"Well, that ain't me.
Yeah, no, that's a
Okay.
weird.
I ain't got no
I,
bail money, and I know I do not look good in the orange is the new black. Like, no, sir, I'm good."
okay. All right. So we got, I want to ask, so we got Jess, we got Olivia. I don't know if Tony's still in here. I'm curious for you ladies,
This is crazy.
what is the issue? What do you think is the issue with today's man being single? Y'all
She
being
already
single. What's
said.
the biggest
She
issue?
already said.
So I'm gonna be honest. The biggest thing for me is consistency. When you say you, so even like regardless, anybody that know me, when you say you gonna do something and you don't do it, like that's a problem for me. So that is something that I'm working with, not to have myself as the ruler or the measurement against other people. But my granddaddy raised me to always believe that a man's word is his bond. The other thing is communication. Like I'm in the phase of my life where I'm not compromising for nobody. I'm sorry. We could talk about like what your individual goals are, your inspirations, and I want to talk about mine. And can we collaborate on it? Good. But baby, I wish you would ask me to make myself small so you could stay. No, we're not doing that either. And then the last straw is when a man gotta ask me, "Can you be led?" Baby, if you gotta ask me that, that means you not being led in the first place by God. That is the most irritating question I have ever received from a man. Can you be led? Baby, who hurt you? Because it wasn't me. But what you not for to do is lead me. And then the last bonus question, when I tell it, they be like, "Is you somebody's woman?" Baby, yes, I'm God's woman. I'm trying to operate and being a Proverbs woman, even though I'm a practicing Muslim. What else would you like?
Oh, okay. That's yeah. I'm flabbergasted there.
Philly,
Me
That was a
too.
lot.
Philly, you open up
He said,
that
me
you,
too.
you open up that can. You open up that
Yo, hold
can. You
on.
are my
Olivia
life, you are
said, "It's
his.
not today's man.
She's
I
raising a
am raising a
child.
child. You want my life." I agree with you 100%. If you have a child and you're trying to holler at the lady and she's a mama, you accept all. I agree with you 100%. Hold on. Samel says,
Do what you
100.
say you're gonna do.
JP, do what you say you're going to do indeed. So Jess and
Oh,
Olivia,
Olivia said, wait. Olivia said, yes, leave me. I'm okay with that. However, you can, wait. However, can you on,
however, can you on the flip side? So that kind of answers my question for Olivia. I guess for Justin, do you have a I have a good friend of mine who believes in the biblical principles that a man should be the head of the household. But she caveats by saying only if they earn it. Wendy has said the same thing. Do you subscribe to that too?
I absolutely do. And I say this from the essence of my granddad has always told us, he was like, "I'm the head, but your grandma is the neck." He was like, "I wouldn't be able to do what I do without your grandma."
I
So
like
if
that.
I had that type of energy in my life, absolutely. But when you come out the gate talking about you want to be the head, and then I've learned, through therapy and through dating, like you're not going to get wifey qualities while I'm in girlfriend status. And the other piece, just being transparent, like, yes, I'm 40, but I'm not going to be dating nobody for you to figure out after 3 or 4 years that I'm wife material. Like, baby, either you know that you want to commit to me after 6 years and then you can pop out a ring in a year,
I
just
agree.
period point blank.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not wasting no more time. And some people
I
have
agree.
said, "You're too forward with it." No, like, life is too short. We're on borrowed time. And after
Mhm.
6 months, you should know whether or not you think I am added value to your life. But I'm like, no, I'm not wasting no more time with nobody.
uh,
Okay. All right. So quickly to the fellas. Charles Davis in the chat, Samel, Pete. I know, like Pete, I'm married. Pete's married. Samel's married. Charles, are you married? Hit me in the chat if you're married or not.
Yes,
I'm curious.
he is, to my
Oh, he's
beautiful
damn,
married too.
sister.
Okay, good.
damn,
Okay, good. Okay.
damn.
So if you were single, think in the mode of you're single in today's climate. What do you think is the issue with women today?
That's hard because I mean I ain't been single in forever, so that's really really hard for
Just
me to
from
say.
observing from the outside.
I'm also okay with not making every choice. Do you want to? Girl 40 ain't old, but I get that. Uh, no earn, but prove he's the head of the household. I don't know. So many things I can think of with the issues today. I'm gonna say something. Then I'm gonna get cussed out by Jess. Not you, Jess. Some women either A, don't know what they want, or have unreal expectations for men that they're not willing to follow. So they want men to earn six figures, take care of the house, take care of them, do all this other stuff, and they're not doing it also. That's just my personal opinion, but I've been out the game so long, I can't really say. But that's just where I come from.
Can we read what Davis just put up? And that's my biggest issue right there.
I'm in a house with
Okay.
a
I
Charles
wife
I
Davis.
agree
and
with him.
two girls. I think it's two girls. I don't even like mine walking behind me. I don't like. I'm agree with that. Don't walk behind me. You walk right
Correct.
next to me. Yeah, I'm good with that. But I also have a beef if you walk ahead of me. Like if you purposely walk ahead of me. Like hold on, we can walk side by side.
Charles Davis nailed it. That was one of the things I'm going to say.
Yep.
Charles Davis says all these women out here nasty. That's what's wrong. Not all women, but a
Shit.
good majority of
Oh
them.
shit. Oh
He is
shit.
right. He is 100% right.
Whoa.
I, I cannot go on my Facebook feed on YouTube if I'm not signed on. There is not every other video is some woman with her stuff out, her backside out.
That's
Oh
just
wow.
that's just what you
I don't
watching.
get it. Like
That's your
I
choice.
think. Can I finish?
Yes, sir.
Anytime you're ready. Okay,
All
thank you.
right.
I am a fan of a woman covering up. I don't need to see everything. Let me leave something to my imagination. Plus, if I see it, somebody else see it. Then what's up with all the BBLs and stuff? What happened? Angela Bassett is a good example, right? They showed a picture of Angela Bassett, a beautiful woman, right? She's, I think, in her, what, 50s, 60s or something
Probably
like that?
60s, yeah.
Yep. Nia Long, perfect example. They don't need any augmentation. They're just naturally beautiful. Why is it that not all, but a good majority of women feel the need to do something to themselves to be more attractive?
They just trying to keep up with the Joneses. Olivia, I want to ask you, why does she walk ahead? So I'm gonna throw that question right back at you because I don't know. But Philly, pop, 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 pop. Why do women do it? I think they see somebody on TV. They want to be that. They want to get back to their old 20-year-old self. And the quickest way to do it is get surgery. It's cheap nowadays. It's very popular. So instead of putting in the hard work, and they probably not getting as many compliments as they were when they used to back in the day. So they just looking for attention. That's what my honest opinion is. Anybody who does that, unless it's for medical reasons, you're really just looking for attention. Say what you want.
I think it's just a lack of maturity too. Like I think
God damn.
a mature woman knows beauty comes from class, intelligence, all wrapped up into the beauty. That's you. If I like I said, I'm married, but I'll say this: like just
Nah, I didn't see it.
seeing my wife get dressed for work, I don't even need the rest. Just seeing that herself, just running the meeting or talking on the phone to
I
her
agree.
folks at work, her subordinates, that is sexy as hell.
Right.
I don't need. I mean, the other stuff is extra, but just going out trying to reveal everything and like I know Jess mentioned earlier, sexy red. Yeah, she is ugly. You know what I mean? Glorilla is a good example. Glorilla is very attractive. Her accent. I don't think I've seen any like augmentation to her body. She's just naturally beautiful, right? But all this other BBLs and stuff just ridiculous. Okay, Olivia says, why does a woman feel the need? I can't speak for all. I think the compliment we get at 35 is different, true, than 20. That's for sure. I agree. A mature woman. Samel says, P, I think it's lack of self love. Okay.
Yeah, I
Just
think
I agree
thoughts.
with both of them. Even listening, like Olivia, you're my soul sister right now because I think we're speaking on so many levels the same. Like, even now, where I teach as a teacher, like, so many people think like I'm in my late 30s, they think I'm in my late 20s, early 30s. And I'd be like, no, but it's just the upkeep of your body. But that's the other piece, Pete, that we're not talking about. Like, and Olivia kind of hit on it. Like, you're, as a woman that is conservative in what I wear, I am being compared to like women that let it all out. So like, especially in Georgia, it is so hard to find a man that may be attracted to you because they're looking at the stuff that's
Mhm.
all out there. So
Yeah.
it's like you're a diamond in the rough with people that you're like, man, did I overdress? But at the same time, I'm like, look, this is me. Like, this is who I am, and I feel like I have layers to myself, and you'll get to those when the time is warranted. But I just don't believe in letting all my stuff hang out just to attract a man.
Mhm.
Like
no,
I
Yep.
just don't.
I agree, and I don't think you want the attention of men that are attracted to that. So I think
No, like I remember, I forgot where. I think I had went on the girls trip right after my retirement, and my best friend Ariana hit me up. She was like, "Girl, why is people asking me if you had a BBL?" I said because I'm eating more protein and taking protein shakes. I was
Not
like, I do
taking
not have a
protein
protein.
shakes.
Right, but I was like, it's called lifting weights. Like,
Right.
and that's the other piece. Like, I know people that who have had BBLs, but I'm like, when they do that fat transfer and when they
Right.
try to start working out, like
Right.
you're still losing it because you're losing fat. But I don't. For men, again, I'm not talking about anybody that has ever done it to make themselves be the person that they wanted to be in the image. But I just don't see myself doing it to make a person like me. Like, I don't know. Like, I look at my grandma and my granddaddy for the whole time, and I just want what my grandma and my granddaddy have. And like, I'll admit, like, even for my family working through that, like, my granddaddy left, but then he came back, and like, that just speaks to my testament, to where people can be in love, grow out of love, but come back. And that's what he did. And to see that they have been together for over 62 years, like,
Wow.
exactly,
Wow.
exactly. Like, I love that. Like, he is the biggest protective person of my grandma, but I a lot of stuff that they did doesn't really exist. Like, I remember growing up, my granddaddy would be pushing them more, but my grandma would be riding them more. And like you said, Pete, to your point, like, you have a lot of men who make six figures, but then you got those women who, oh, I'm entrepreneurs. And again, I'm talking about my experience since being in Atlanta. And I'm like, everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, but what's wrong with having a W-2 as well? Like, I have a
Right.
small business, but I also have a W-2.
Right.
I
Mic
just
drop.
I just don't understand that philosophy. But again, being in the military, our mindset is so different. Like, we're focused on results. We're focused on critical thinking. Like, when you do something, we want to know what is the purpose of you doing this. Like, what mission are you trying to reach? But I think that it being institutionalized for so long, like in my life, my personal life, I want some aspect of that too, because it has some type of security attached to it.
Right.
I don't like flying by the seat of my pants, and you get a lot of people that think like I do. I love, and I don't know if Olivia has watched this, but I love looking at Pop the Balloon. Like, that has
Oh, I like
become,
that show. Yeah, I like that
yeah.
show.
So like, I love
Fun.
looking at Pop the Balloon because sometimes you find some good people that actually match and they work out, but then you find
Yeah.
people that lie about what they do and then just um over exaggerated. But I'm like, man, it's really people out here who's trying to find their person, and it's like, why play in somebody's face? And that's my biggest thing. Like, I don't have time to play in people's face. Like, who I am is who I am, and I don't want to be changed. I just want to add value to your life, and I want you to add value to mine.
All right. So right. So right.
Well said. Well said.
Thank you, Olivia and Chuck. Like, Chuck makes me laugh. And Samel, Samel must got some energy because he off of fresh vacation.
He's always on vacation.
I
Always.
He's
know, right?
always
I'm trying to be like
he's living a
Samel.
I'm,
true retired life right
I'm
there.
telling you, man. Everybody with these
Samel was
DD
like on a
214s.
14-day cruise.
Right.
I know, man.
He gonna join that cruise. You know, there's like a 365-day cruise that you could take. It go all the way around the world. You just be on a
Look,
boat
Samel,
for a
like, I
whole
done
year.
quit my job, and that's all we about to do.
That's why it's
That's
crazy.
what's up.
Sign
I
me
like
up
that.
too. Sign me up. Philly went on his first cruise. He liked it. So sign us both up. Maybe we'll do unpopular celebrities on the cruise.
Hey, I like Charles Davis' comment. Charles Davis says she said it best. These women don't realize they are a black queen. She also said, don't no man want their woman out there like that.
Right.
I don't get it. Like, why would a man feel comfortable having their woman on IG? All right. So let me say this real quick, because I guess you can have different perspectives. You have some men that feel like they don't want to control their girlfriend or spouse, and they have a heavy social media presence, and they're posing in bikinis and all this other stuff. I mean, is it wrong for a man to not want his woman, or flip it? There are men probably out there who are doing it too.
Some
Is that wrong?
Some women will say that they don't want a man who is what they call those men who are very protective or very insecure. I think that's what they say. They're insecure. They don't trust their woman. So it's almost like, I guess back in the day when a man was with a porn star, it's like, oh, I don't mind my girl doing porn. Like, to me, I'm like, that's effing crazy. But maybe they work out, and I would be curious how many IG models that didn't, or OnlyFans that didn't have a boyfriend that got a boyfriend, how many of them stay together and how long they stay together? Because I don't care who you are. There's a point of insecurity at some point if your girl is doing that. There's a point of like, all right, like you can't even go out to dinner without her DMs blowing up. You can't go out to dinner without somebody saying when you gonna get back online. Like that gotta be annoying. That gotta be
But
annoying.
you got to think about it, Pete. If they're okay with that money that that person is pulling in from that, I mean, they may not have
Nah,
any
because
issues.
it ain't all about the money. The money's good for temporary, but it ain't good consistently after 5-10 years of doing the same thing. And you like, cool, you still making $5 million a year, but I think that's just quick money because it's gonna go away eventually. People gonna get tired of looking at you. People gonna get find the new next best thing. Because in a career field like that, it's always about who's new and best and hottest. So then when your money start getting funny, you start getting depressed, start feeling some type of way. Back to Philly Point, want to get a BBL or something, change up the game, get your titties done. And then all of a sudden you want to get you back in the game so you can make your money up again. I don't know. Just not a fan. Not a fan at all.
Okay, so a couple of comments. So we got one. Charles Davis says, "Don't no self-respecting person wants their significant other out there in the streets." True. Olivia says, "But what did you decide is okay as a couple?"
That changes.
Olivia, yeah,
That
yeah.
changes. What you decided before you got together, and 20 years later or 10 years later, that changes.
So Mel says, "I'm recovering from
Oh,
30
cool.
plus years in the Air Force. I'm playing catch up with remote assignments, TDYs, and deployments." Hey, you do you? Hey, that's what's up, man.
Baby, as
That's
Camille
what's
said,
up.
vacations are us.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Sign me
That's
up,
good.
man. When I get out, man, I want to go take a vacation, man. Sign me up with the travel agent. Do people still use travel agents? I use ChatGTP. But
Don't be like that. You know, I
I'm
could
just
be your
joking,
travel
Jess.
agent.
I'm just joking, Jess. But nah, sign me up. I need a good travel agent when I get out to take a good cruise.
Hey, look, all jokes aside, Olivia, I may need to tap in with you to figure out when you're gonna retire, because I may need a campaign manager to keep me in line. So when I step my foot out here to be a politician.
Oh, you can
Okay.
just have me be your campaign manager. I'll be your PR.
Oh hell
I
no.
got you,
Oh
Jess.
hell no.
Jess,
So
we
Pete,
going to the
Oh
I've
top.
hell no.
learned since being on this side, when it comes to campaign managers, you want somebody who is not afraid to tell you like it is. So just from our conversations all the time, like when Olivia is on, like she's not afraid to say, like, call a spade a spade. So I'm looking like I got two females, like she will be one of them, and then obviously Chuck is on here. Chuck will be my male campaign manager, but I'm diversifying my team. Okay, Pete, you would literally
Oh
have to
hell
be.
no. Hell no. He will hurt your campaign.
Crazy.
He will hurt your campaign.
This is
That is his
crazy.
antisocial stuff.
No, this is crazy.
He got a political bone in his body.
Pete, I'm gonna have to share it with you, but honestly, I've started like my slogan for my new, because I'm about to venture off, and also I'm gonna still be with us, but I'm gonna create my own called the People's Player.
Oh, it's breaking news right here. Yo, it could be Pete, Olivia, and Chuck's political campaign party. Sign us all up. Like a law firm. Pete, Chuck, and Olivia.
Oh Lord, y'all
I'll
gonna
go-
be like, yeah.
I'll go third. Olivia, Chuck, and Pete. I'll go third.
And you know why? Like, I've been thinking about it for years, obviously, but this past week I had two school visits. I went out into inner city Atlanta to visit two schools, and like I was stationed with one of the persons out there. And he pulled me to the side. He was like, "I'll never forget when you were PCSing to our base as a chief. They talked to us about you. They told us, like, don't affiliate ourselves with you and blah,
Damn.
blah, blah." And they were
Damn.
like, when you got there, you were the best thing that we had experienced on that base, because it's like you didn't care what problem you attacked. And I've been torn with this a lot, but I was like, yo, like, I am the people's player. Like, I champion voices that a lot of people won't do, but I'm just like, no, I'm ready for this. But I'm on the education side because that's something I'm passionate about. And now that old boy is trying to dismantle, I'm just like, I'm just trying to learn as much as I can to champion the voices of the people that won't change.
First of all, let me
Yeah,
handle some business real quick.
don't bother.
Charles David. To that point,
What y'all say?
He said, hire Pete as a communications manager, aka hell no. Very accurate. Hell no, you no, no,
what the
hell
fuck?
no, no. Hey, yeah, I ain't gonna say that.
You freaking
I
flopping,
ain't gonna say
fluffing,
that.
fucking
I ain't gonna say that.
hater.
Yo,
Y'all
yo, yo,
gonna do
yo.
me that?
I know we kind of late, but I just want to throw in one more
No,
zinger.
we ain't
Yo,
got time.
did y'all monitor what happened on the Breakfast Club between Jess
Yeah.
Hilarious and all them? Yo, y'all
Hold
think
on,
she
with
was
Just
wrong or
Hilarious
not?
and Lauren LaRosa
Yeah,
when they did The
yeah,
Job Is Mine.
yeah. Oh, that one help. All right, girl,
What did
go girl.
Olivia
Okay.
say?
She said, "Go, girl.
It said,
However
oh,
I can help. Let's go."
yeah.
Olivia, we got to name our price first. Me, Olivia, and Charles got to name our price.
R,
Olivia,
you ain't on there.
Olivia, we about to cut the middleman. I don't know why they over here trying to act like Diddy.
Oh, whoa. Oh, we can't say his name on here. P got security on lock. There you go. Thank you, Charles. I got the security. There you go. Hey, Jess, you should see me
Now
back in the
y'all
day
being
when I
nice.
was securing the gate. Ain't nobody
It's
come on
garbage.
that base.
Garbage.
Ain't nobody came
Hold
on
on,
the
Pete.
base.
Don't act like that. You know y'all scarred me. I used to be security forces augmentee when I first came in
You
at
was with a
Columbus Air
bad
Force
bunch.
Base.
You was a bad bunch. You wasn't with us. You was with a bad bunch of people. They didn't treat
First
you
of all,
right.
security forces messed me up because y'all got
See?
me before my actually career field got me. So I literally thought I was a cop.
Oh, nah. She said no, Diddy. Whoa. I did. Yeah, we don't say here. But yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got security on lock. I ain't gonna let you what happened to President Trump happen to you. You know what I'm talking about?
Baby, that won't happen.
Go ahead, Philly. Are you gonna bring us home, Philly?
Yeah, we can. Hey, so hey, thanks for everybody for listening. We went pretty long today, but it was good. Good, wholesome conversation. I guess what I learned tonight is number one, be careful who you add to the chat when you're talking about some old crazy stuff. Number number two, make sure you make peace with people that you work with, or they're gonna call you out even after somebody's funeral. Number three, mamas out there, protect your baby boys, but give them the opportunity to holler at the girl in the front row. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And then number four, man, get your stuff up together, man. Like, stop trying to be possessive. Be a man. These women out here ain't got time for you being on the phone with them during a quiet storm or saying, you hang up first, you hang up, you hang up. They ain't got time for that. But as always, appreciate y'all listening, man. Unpopular celebrities. We'll see y'all on the next one. Over to y'all.
Let me help you out. Anybody in Alabama about to go to the hookah lounge, putting chat GTP how to pick up a tomboy. It says tomboys often appreciate directness. Don't play games or use cheesy
That's pretty
pickup
good.
lines.
That's pretty good.
A simple.
Hey, love. I love to get to know you.
Oh, that's corny. Hey, love. I love to get to know
If
you.
you're up for it, can we be
If you're up for it. Oh, you definitely ain't getting no game. You can't be like,
Stop making
if
me
you're
laugh.
up for it.
Stop making me
That
laugh.
sounds
I'm trying to
passive
get.
aggressive. If you're up for it.
Stop making me laugh.
I'm sorry. All right, go ahead.
If you're up for it, we can be
You're up
a little
for it.
more refreshing as long as I say with confidence and
No pleasure. There you go. Oh, it says, hey, love.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, y'all in the comments, say if y'all will pop y'all balloon after that.
Oh, that's all it says.
Ah.
I read it wrong. I'm sorry. Let me go back to it.
yeah, hey, I'd love to get to know you more if you're up for it.
There you go. There you go.
You're up for it.
That's Chat GTP for y'all. All right, unpopular celebrities. Take us home, Jess.
Oh my God. With these two individuals, I don't know how we survive through wholesome conversations. But we are so happy that y'all always come on to add value to our conversations. And baby, not with that. Like, we not collecting nobody's through that conversation or pickup line, okay? Thank you, DC, for summarizing like everything we said. And shout out to the mamas out there. Like, we do a great job of co-parenting with our children's fathers to make sure that our kids are productive citizens of society. So protect our kids' innocence as much as we can.
For sure.
Peace.
Hey, Charles, Olivia, and Pete, we coming soon. Sign us up to Jess's campaign party. Sign us up, Jess 2030 something, 28, 32, whatever we at.
32. 2032.
2032, sign us up. Charles, Olivia, and Pete will have everything solidified by then. Make sure we kick Philly out the group, and we'll be good. We can't have bozos on group chat dirty. What?
Yes, we can, because we'll all have DD214s, remember?
All right, we out here, y'all. We'll see y'all next Sunday. Peace.